You know what's wild? There are offices here in the US where, within 30 seconds of walking in, people are already thinking, "Yep, I'm ready to sign." And no, it's not because they got a huge discount. It's not because there's champagne waiting for them at the door. It's because of something they can't see, but they can feel. The air smells warm, inviting. There's a hint of sweet citrus, maybe a little woodsy note in the background. And somewhere in the space, there's this gentle sound, soft piano, or maybe the trickle of water that makes you want to slow down, take a breath, and just be there. The secret? It's the atmosphere, more specifically, scent and sound used in a way that's rooted in ancient Feng Shui and backed up by modern psychology. And here's the thing. This isn't just for luxury brands or high-end spas. You can create this same experience in your own office, whether you run a small boutique, a real estate firm, or even a local insurance agency. So today I'm going to take you inside this idea, why it works, the science behind it, the Feng Shui principles, and exactly how to do it without spending a fortune. Let's step inside. Picture this. You push open the door, and the first thing you notice isn't the decor. It's the way the air feels. It's light, fresh, and there's this subtle sweetness in it. Not overpowering, not like a candle store just exploded. More like walking into a kitchen where someone just peeled a fresh orange. Your shoulders drop a little. Your breathing slows down. Then, without even realizing it, your ears pick up a soft melody in the background. It's slow, warm, and it makes you feel safe. Almost like you've been here before, even if you haven't. Now, here's where it gets interesting. That feeling? It's not an accident. Studies in environmental psychology, yes, this is a whole field, have shown that scent and sound are two of the fastest ways to change someone's emotional state. One study from Washington State University found that citrus scents, like orange and lemon, made people perceive a space as cleaner, friendlier, and more professional. And that music you're hearing? There's research in the Journal of Consumer Research showing that slower tempos keep people in a space longer. And the longer they stay, the more likely they are to take action, whether that's making a purchase, signing a contract, or booking a service. And here's the part nobody tells you. Ancient Feng Shui masters figured this out centuries before we had research papers to prove it. Feng Shui views scent as part of the wood and earth elements, things that nourish stability, growth, and connection. Sound is tied to the water and metal elements, energy that moves, refreshes, and clears away tension. Put those together, and you get an atmosphere that feels both safe and alive. And when someone feels that combination, their defenses drop, their mind opens, and trust builds faster. You don't need a giant remodel, a Feng Shui consultant on retainer, or a $10,000 sound system. You just need a few deliberate choices. So, why do these tiny, almost invisible details have such a big impact? The answer's in how your brain processes sensory information, and we're about to dig into that next. Here's the wild thing about scent. It's the only sense that has a direct shortcut route to your brain's emotional center, the limbic system. Everything else, sight, touch, taste, hearing, gets processed in different areas first. But scent? It's like the express train, straight to the feelings. That's why one whiff of fresh-baked cookies can take you back to your grandmother's kitchen in 1989, or why the smell of sunscreen might instantly make you feel like you're on a beach vacation, even if you're just standing in Walgreens. And here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't just remember the scent. It also recalls the emotions you felt in that moment. That's why, when you walk into an office that smells fresh, warm, and inviting, you feel more comfortable before you've even said hello to anyone. Sound works in a similar, but sneakier, way. When you hear slow, gentle music, your heartbeat naturally starts to sync with that pace. Your breathing slows, you relax. Now flip that. If the beat's fast and intense, your body picks up the tempo. That's why gyms blast high-energy tracks, and why fancy restaurants often use slower jazz or acoustic music. They want you to linger. Psychologists call this entrainment. Your body literally matching its rhythm to the sound around you. And in a business setting, the right soundtrack can mean the difference between a client who rushes through a meeting and one who's happy to stay, chat, and build a relationship. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about trust. People are more likely to trust you when they're calm. And trust, as every business owner knows, is where deals happen. Think about it. Have you ever tried to make a big decision when you were stressed, distracted, or uncomfortable? It's almost impossible. But when you feel safe, relaxed, and seen, saying yes feels easy. Now, here's where it gets even better. Because Feng Shui takes these modern psychology insights and weaves them into a much bigger picture of energy, flow, and intention. And that's exactly what we're diving into next. Here's something I love about Feng Shui. It's not just about where your desk goes or what color your curtains are. It's about creating an environment where energy moves the way you want people to feel. In Feng Shui, scent belongs to the wood and earth elements. Wood is about growth, creativity, and fresh starts. Earth is about stability, grounding, and trust. Sound, on the other hand, ties to water and metal. Water is movement, flow, opportunities coming in. Metal is clarity, focus, and precision. So when you combine a warm, grounding scent with a gentle, flowing sound, you're essentially telling everyone who walks in, you're safe here. You can take your time. Good things are coming. And you don't have to take my word for it. Let me give you a couple of real-world examples right here in the US case study. 1. A small day spa in California switched their lavender scent for sweet orange, added a tabletop fountain in the reception area, and replaced their background pop playlist with soft acoustic guitar. Within 4 weeks, their booking rate jumped 22%. Case study 2. A law office in New York swapped out their stark, silent waiting area for one with subtle sandalwood scent and slow jazz playing in the background. Clients started commenting that they felt less nervous signing paperwork. That's not magic. That's psychology amplified by environment. And yes, there's a flip side. A tech startup in Texas decided they wanted high energy in their lobby, so they blasted EDM at 10 a.m. every morning. Guess what happened? Potential investors cut meetings short, and staff felt more stressed. They changed it back in less than a month. See, Feng Shui isn't about superstition. It's about aligning the energy of your space with the energy you want your clients to feel. And when you combine that with what we know from modern psychology, you've got a powerful, invisible sales tool. So, how do you actually set this up in your own office without spending thousands? That's where we're going next. A simple, step-by-step plan you can start this week. All right, let's break this down so you can actually do it without calling in a design firm or maxing out a credit card. Step 1, choose your scent. Think about the mood you want in your space. If you're in finance or legal services, go for something grounding like sandalwood or cedar. It sends a subconscious message of stability and reliability. If you're in a creative field, design, marketing, coaching, try sweet orange or lemon verbena. These boost energy and creativity without feeling overwhelming. For wellness or hospitality, jasmine or lavender can create calm and comfort. And here's a tip from the retail world. High-end stores often choose one signature scent and stick to it. It becomes part of their brand memory. You can do the same in your business. Step 2, choose your sound. Match your audio to the pace you want. Want people to slow down? Go for soft piano, acoustic guitar, or ambient nature sounds like water or gentle wind. Want a little more energy without stress? Try light jazz or mellow instrumental pop. Keep the volume low enough that people can talk without raising their voice. In the US, background music that's too loud is one of the top customer complaints in service environments. Step 3. Place them strategically. Your scent should greet people the moment they walk in, but don't put a diffuser right by their face. Place it near airflow points so it circulates gently. Your sound should be even throughout your main spaces, but avoid blasting it in small rooms. You might be tempted to put your best scent or sound in your office, but the reception or waiting area is where first impressions happen. That's your sweet spot. Step 4. Test and tweak. Run your scent and sound combination for a week. Pay attention. Do people linger longer? Do they seem more relaxed? Do they smile more? Sometimes the best metrics are right there in front of you. I've seen businesses where the only real change was scent and sound, and their clients started saying, "I love being here. I don't know why." That's when you know it's working. Now that you know how to set it up, there's one last piece. Understanding why this works so well in your culture and market, and how to make it feel authentic to you. That's what we'll wrap up with. When you look at it from the outside, scent and sound might seem like small details. But in the US market, especially for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, these details are the experience. Here's why. American consumers are used to choice. We can pick between 10 coffee shops, 5 hair salons, 3 insurance agencies, all within a few miles. So the question isn't just what you do, it's how you make people feel while you do it. That's where this blend of Feng Shui and psychology becomes powerful. Feng Shui gives you the intention, the energy you want in your space. Psychology gives you the proof, the way our brains and bodies respond. And culturally, Americans value spaces that feel authentic. If your office smells amazing but it feels fake, people pick up on that. But if your scent, your sound, your welcome all match the way you genuinely do business, it clicks. It feels right. Think about the last place you loved spending time in. I'm willing to bet it wasn't just because of the products or services. It was because it felt good to be there. That's what we're building here. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one scent, pick one soundtrack. Put them in place in your reception area or main meeting space. Run it for 7 days. At the end of the week, notice the little things. Do people seem more relaxed? Are they staying longer? Are conversations easier? Those are your early wins. And if you try it, I want to hear your results. Share them, email them, send me a message. Tell me what changed. Because once you feel how powerful this is, you'll start looking at your whole space differently. Sometimes the biggest shift in your business isn't about the numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about the way people feel when they're with you. And now, you know how to make them feel exactly how you want.